It's a different story where a humanitarian crisis is now unfolding. I'll have the details into that and more as your local news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
Good evening, I'm Rachel Eiler. We'll get to those stories in just a second, but first, some breaking news tonight. Police are responding to the Oneida Casino on Airport Drive for an active shooter situation. Director of Public Relations for the Oneida Nation, Bobby Wesper, says they are shutting down all 5 casino locations at this time. It is unclear if the shooting took place within the casino itself. However, Webster adds multiple individuals have been shot. There are no confirmed reports of authorities taking in a suspect into custody. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Earlier today, multiple agencies were also called around 4 p.m. this afternoon to respond to a 2-structure fire near Highway 29 in Rib Mountain. According to officials, the fire quickly escalated into a wildfire. You can see in the video sent in by viewers that the thick, dark smoke continuing to grow over and over and over again to a larger aftermath. We are not aware of the main cause of the fire at this time or if anyone was injured. We'll continue to update you on our website at WJFW.com as more information is brought to us. And across the state, we did have high fire danger today. Let's check in with Andrew Kiefer in the Weather Center. Andrew, what is going on? When will that warning be ending tonight?
Well, it will be ending overnight, Rachel. We are actually seeing a couple sprinkles coming on down in central Wisconsin tonight, so that should help out with that fire risk. Those fire warnings are subsided for the overnight hours tonight, and with more showers on the way, I think we'll be in good shape going forward. So looking outside now, we do have a couple showers, like I said, in central Wisconsin to take us into the overnight period, though it will be a mostly dry night tonight with a few passing clouds. Looking out at current wind speeds, so we are a little bit breezy today. Those are scaling on back dramatically here. We will have winds going calm throughout the overnight hours and picking up later on tomorrow afternoon. Now looking at current temperatures, boy, was it a warm day today. Still really warm out there now. A lot of us in the 60s and 70s still. So it's going to be a pretty warm overnight tonight. Here we go, looking hour by hour. We're going to be dropping down to about the upper 40s tonight, which is going to be about 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And then we're back up to the 60s tomorrow. I'll have more in your full forecast in just a few minutes. Rachel?
Thank you, Andrew. Northwoods foodies gathered today at Stevens Point for the annual Food Truck Festival. And after a year of many events being canceled, officials say they saw a whole new level of customers returning this year. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
Live music, 80-degree weather, and a parking lot full of delicious smells and foods. There's truly no better way to start your May month.
It's definitely helping all of the small businesses today and all the food trucks, and it is definitely working out very well.
Around 400 people had a similar mindset at the Food Car Festival in Stevens Point today, keeping over 20 food carts busy and bringing double the amount customers. Smokehouse Barbecue owner Ryan Pollard says.
Last year we did great, and this year we're doing awesome.
He adds business was soaring throughout the pandemic, with people turning to food cart meal options.
We're booked all of this year, and we just got our second food truck, and we've got the second food truck already booked. And with everything being lifted with COVID-19, everyone's prospering, and everything is working out great.
But now with restrictions being lifted and events starting up again, business is booming at a whole new level. He says for everyone.
People, they wanted to stay inside because of COVID-19, but now that the restrictions are being lifted, I would say about double that are now coming out eating. So it is definitely a game changer for all of the food trucks today.
And the buzz is just going to keep on going on throughout the night till 10:30 p.m. with live music. In Stevens Point, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Cases continue to remain high here in the Badger State, according to the latest data from the State Department of Health Services. 675 new cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed within the last 24 hours. That will bring the state case total to 598,822. 1.5% of those cases still active. The 7-day average still hovering around the mid-600s for the past week. As of today, Wisconsin now averages 648 daily cases, over 20 cases higher than last week. And Wisconsin is hitting a smaller milestone today in vaccination efforts. 75% of the state's population aged 65 and up now fully vaccinated against the coronavirus. Statewide, 34.2% of the population completed the vaccine series, with a total of 4,455,787 vaccines now distributed. Looking here in our north central region, 30.5% of residents completed that vaccine series. 70% of our residents 65 and older completed it. 38.7% still waiting for that second dose. The United States is making significant progress in the battle of COVID-19, with across America 100 million Americans now fully vaccinated against that virus. However, health officials stress it's not time to declare victory just yet. John Lawrence reports.
Fans gathering at Churchill Downs Saturday, excited about the 147th running of the Kentucky Derby. Disneyland in Anaheim, California, welcoming guests for the first time since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. As of May 1st, coronavirus cases are down nearly 28% over the past 2 weeks, according to Johns Hopkins University. Although the U.S. is taking steps in the right direction,
this pandemic isn't over until it's over. There's no imaginary finish line that we're racing towards. What we're trying to do is to get as much of the population as vaccinated as possible.
The CDC director says July 1st is a reasonable target for reopening if positive trends continue.
This virus has tricked us before, so I would like to sort of watch and see how it goes before making further estimations of what happens in a couple of months.
One country not seeing progress against COVID-19 is India, which recently recorded more than 400,000 confirmed cases in a single day. The surge is overwhelming its health system.
I cannot tell to whom I can blame. It is both government and the hospitals also.
Next week, the Biden administration is expected to announce travel restrictions from India. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Some parts of Wisconsin experienced 80-degree weather today, but as those warm temperatures continue, officials remind the community to take steps necessary to prevent health strokes. I'll explain. Plus, rain showers on the way. Andrew is in next with your full forecast. Coming up next, right here on NBC.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built Ford Escape with an available head-up display and pre-collision assist. And Ford Edge with available enhanced active park assist and intelligent all-wheel drive. Both are 2020 IIHS top safety picks. That's value built for America. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Now, get $4,500 total cash on Ford Escape. That's an offer built for you from your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Go with the flow at Dvorak's Docks. Flow from Dvorak's Docks is installed by trained in-house employees. That's right, no subcontractors needed, so your shoreline setup is guaranteed. Get flow from Dvorak's Docks by calling 275-DOC.
The weather is nice, which means it's time to golf, and WJFW Deals has great golf offers for you. Go to WJFWdeals.com and take advantage of the great deals today. Get yours before they're gone, only at WJFWdeals.com.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm from Alpaca. I came to see Dr. Scher because I was having severe lower back pain. It was so bad that I could only walk about 20 feet without having to sit down again. After seeing Dr. Scher, I have absolutely no pain. Can't thank him and his staff enough. How do you thank somebody for giving your life back?
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
Welcome on back. Today was a day where you may have been going to the bathroom a little bit more with really warm temperatures out there, maybe even a little bit of red skin. Some of us getting some sunburns today with lots of sunshine today. Really awesome all around. It felt like summer today with all those 80s and 70s. A few areas in Wisconsin even saw the 90s. That was out towards southwestern Wisconsin. So looking at those high temperature records that we've had in Wausau and Rhinelander, didn't break records today, though still pretty warm. So those highs of 86 and 89 were set back in 1952. Now looking closer to home at Rhinelander, so for the last several years we have not had temperatures even close to what we had today, having highs in the 60s and 70s in the last several years, even 40s back in 2017. Now looking at temperatures for the upcoming rest of the week, so tomorrow will be a little bit cooler, highs at 65, and for the rest of the week, pretty steady in the middle 50s, dropping down a little bit next Friday, down for a high of 51. Our average high for this time of year is at about 61 degrees, so it will be a bit cooler heading into the upcoming week. Now, looking at current temperatures, lots of us still in the 60s, some 50s. Central Wisconsin still holding on to the upper 70s, so a pretty nice night coming forward tonight. Lows in the North Woods will be getting down to the middle 40s, which is about 10 degrees above our average low for this time of year. Now, so today we had the sun. Tonight we are going to have a couple passing clouds, but now I want to talk about Sunday afternoon. So Sunday morning we will wake up and see the sun, and then in the afternoon hours we'll be having increasing clouds. We'll be staying dry still, but then we will have showers coming on in into the afternoon to evening hours. Even central Wisconsin, we could be seeing some thunderstorms throughout the overnight period and some locally heavy rainfall at times. And then that rainfall will be continuing into our Monday morning, still pretty widespread for the North Woods, and then continuing on to scattered showers in the afternoon. Now looking at that rainfall potential, here we go, very early hours of Monday morning, already an inch of rainfall on the ground in some areas, or in half an inch. Now getting on later into your Monday, we could have an additional half inch coming on down. So the bulk of the rainfall event will be overnight Sunday into Monday morning, and then a slower rainfall taking us through the rest of your Monday. But for now, tonight, we are going to have partly cloudy skies, staying dry for the most part tonight. A couple of us could have a couple sprinkles down towards central Wisconsin, low temperatures down to about 48 degrees. Getting into your Sunday, we'll start off dry. We'll actually see the sun in the morning, but then there will be increasing clouds in the afternoon. Showers, I think, will hold off until the afternoon. Thunderstorm chances will be holding on towards central Wisconsin. High temperatures making it to the mid-60s. Now looking at your Northwoods furniture and mattress 7-day forecast, a couple rainy days on the way starting off Sunday. We will have those thunderstorms coming throughout the overnight hours. Monday, more showers, getting more scattered throughout the day, and then we'll stay dry all the way until Thursday. Rachel?
Thank you, Andrew. Today is National Heat Stroke Awareness Day, and according to the EPA, over 1,300 people die annually from overheating. According to the firefighters and paramedics in Stevens Point, they receive numerous calls a year in response to heat strokes, but it's something people can prevent by paying attention to how their body is reacting to the heat. They say people will experience heat exhaustion.
Heat exhaustion usually happens when your body is getting overheated, obviously being outside, having too much clothing on, exerting yourself past your body's capability of being able to cool down.
The first sign of heat exhaustion, he says, is abdominal cramps, followed by tiredness, which they say commonly see to people working outside. People usually experience dizziness, having headaches and nausea. He adds that if people do start feeling those symptoms, they should get out of the sun and begin drinking water.
And then also, never ever dumping into an ice bath or putting extremely cold water on it. You want it to be kind of like lukewarm water.
He adds that taking these steps are simply a way to prevent heat exhaustion from progressing into a heat stroke. The Kentucky Derby is back, and the spectators are too. Last year, the pandemic delayed the big race at Churchill Downs until September, and it was held without spectators. But this year, America's longest continuously held sporting event returns to its traditional spot on the calendar, the first Saturday in May. Today's attendance is being restricted to about 45,000, which is about 100,000 less than usual. The final day of the NFL draft took place earlier today. The Green Bay Packers drafted 6 new players, but Griffin, there's some tea with this. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, Rachel, the Green Bay Packers did a good job, but like you said, that tea. Rodgers is having a fiasco. I mean, coming up next in sports, don't go anywhere. We're going to have more on Rodgers.
Renee is not an influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker. Just look at the way she's reshaping and reimagining her 4-acre slice of heaven. It's not hard to tell she's the real deal. Renee runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because out here, you can't fake a job well done. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arborvita for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
Using the green screen, I can show you anywhere in the world instantly. Let's go here. But when do I actually go anywhere in the world? I head over to Rhinelander, Oneida County Airport. This month, I'll be hopping on Delta and flying around the world. Join me in early May as I travel around the world to see where Delta takes me.
Experience Lee Ayres Jewelers in downtown Stevens Point. Their store was founded on the principles of personal service, quality, and value. Their gallery displays a wide variety of diamond bridal, custom creations, and colored gemstones. They have 3 in-store goldsmiths: Thomas Daling, a nationally recognized jewelry designer; Greg Austin, jewelry designer and goldsmith; and Dan Zier, a master of repair. For all of your jewelry needs, visit Lee Ayres Jewelers in downtown Stevens Point.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
Packers fans everywhere are holding their breath, waiting for some reassurance that quarterback Aaron Rodgers will be staying in Green Bay. Rodgers doesn't seem too nervous, though. He spent the day at the Kentucky Derby with his fiancée and some current Packers. And today, there was some more news about the situation. Reported by Yahoo Sports reporter Charles Robinson, Rodgers is adamant he won't return to the Packers as long as Brian Gutekunst remains their general manager. This stems all the way back to last year's draft when he decided to draft quarterback Jordan Love in the first round. But the Packers GM doesn't seem too worried about the report.
Aaron hasn't said anything like that to me, and certainly hasn't said anything publicly. So I think it's a little unfair to kind of, put that on him. But, listen, you certainly don't like to hear those things, but at the same time, it's kind of part of the gig in the National Football League.
I know Packer fans don't want to see Rodgers go, but I think Green Bay's head coach Matt LaFleur really doesn't want to see the MVP walk out that door.
I know the reports out there. I mean, this guy is our quarterback, man, and he's our leader of our team, and I want nothing more than to see him back in a Packer uniform.
LaFleur added that he can't, quote, take his brain to the thought of Rodgers leaving. Let's remember, LaFleur and Rodgers have been to 2 straight NFC title games. Sticking with the Packers, today was the 3rd and final day of the NFL draft. Green Bay had 6 total picks, and they've picked up some pretty good talent. In the 4th, they took Royce Freeman, an offensive lineman from Ole Miss. And then in the 6th, they took the Wisconsin Badger and Green Bay native Cole Van Lanen, another offensive lineman. During his presser, he said his house was only 15 minutes away from Lambeau Field. Hey, at least he won't have to worry about a long commute. Overall, seems like a solid draft for the Packers, a good mix of offensive and defensive players. We'll hear more from those draft picks coming up tomorrow. Now, the 3rd game of the series today of the Brewers took place. They're taking on the Dodgers. 3rd inning, game tied at 1 apiece. Corey Seager, he's going to drive one out to deep center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. can't come up with the catch. The runner's going to come all the way from first. That's Mookie Betts. He gets in easy, and they are going to take a 1-run lead. But Milwaukee would respond immediately. Travis Shaw, this one's off the bat, and it is gone. His 3rd home run of the year. This game's actually still going on. It is currently in the 10th inning. Now, the pros weren't the only ones in action on Saturday. Down in Athens, the softball team had a twin bill against Loyola Greenwood. The Blue Jays took home Game 1, looking for a sweep in Game 2, but they fell in trouble early. Early runners on for Loyola Greenwood. Here's a shot into left field. That's an RBI single, and they would add 2 more to make it 3-0. The Blue Jays, though, would get those runs back in the bottom of the half. Shauna Belter, she's going to belt one here all the way into left field, bringing home a run, and now it's a 3-1 game. And then Belter is on the move. She steals third. The throw is airmailed into left, so she's coming all the way around to score. Loyola Greenwood was too much, though, in the second inning. Here's another RBI, increase their lead. Visitors win a shootout, 19-10. The final, they split the doubleheader. Now let's pick up a stick and head to Wausau for lacrosse. Wolfpack hosting Oneida Nation. We go to the fourth quarter. Wolfpack up by 4, and they're adding to the lead. Levi Perstiner muscles past his defender and then rips a goal with the left hand, and the Pack lead 9-4. Minutes later, Sam Moses sets up Nick Hayner, and the midfielder fires a scorcher. That makes it a 6-goal game. And then check out the celebration here. Hayner shoots the bow, and Moses pops the big question. You gotta love it. That's the Celly of the year. And then on the defensive end, Thomas Gurham stood tall in the crease. A shot from the is tight, but Gurham, that stone wall. Wolfpack picks up a huge win. They get the job done, 10-4 victory. And then finally, the citizens in Stevens Point have a reason to celebrate tonight. Spash native Cole Caulfield scored his first career NHL goal today, and he did it in style, an overtime winner to give Montreal Canadiens the win. I'm sure it will be the first of many for Caulfield. He's going to have a great career with those guys up north in the Great White North. That is all I have in sports. Rachel has more news goodness coming up next.
Roofing season is here, and Bear Renovations is the Northwood's #1 choice in roofing and rain gutter systems. Whether it's shingle roofing or metal roofing, big or small, the Bear does it all. Stop by our showroom just north of Tomahawk on County Road A or call 715-966-6649 today. Remember, you can like us on Facebook, but you'll love us on your roof. Bear Renovations is locally owned and operated. Call the Bear.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and/or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation, or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of industry-leading Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Take advantage of exceptional financing offers from your local Cub Cadet dealer today.
Stop by your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer, Foreman's Farm Home, today.
Welcome back. The efforts to reach herd immunity taking some unconventional approaches, but maybe none more so than a vaccine clinic held in a Wisconsin bar. Nick Bauer explains.
Here you go. Are you ready?
It's a new frontier in the fight against COVID-19 as the Nomad Bar hosts an outdoor vaccine clinic on Brady Street.
I was surprised. They were doing it at a bar. And I found out about it at the last minute, and I thought, well, he needs it. He's going to get it.
He is Diane Kossler's boyfriend. This convenient location, walking distance to home, was perfect.
Tell me why you came here to do this rather than someplace else.
Too close. I'm leaving past care. No have car. No busy.
Just to be like, hey, we're here. If you want your vaccine, come get it.
Hyatt Pharmacy is doing the vaccinating and doing their best to corral passersby.
Vaccine hesitancy right now, it might be easier for people who walk by and they're like, oh, it's convenient for me. Maybe I'll just get it now instead of feeling the pressure of scheduling an appointment or going somewhere that's inconvenient for them.
And as tempting as the shot in a beer play on words might have been, this wasn't about bringing in customers.
I just think it's a really good idea to
incentivize people at this point to get out, get themselves, immunized, and so we can hopefully start getting a little bit more back to normal, right?
Over 40 people were able to receive their vaccine that day. Nomad Bar is calling it a huge success. When we return, a look at your final weather right here coming up next on Newswatch 12 Weekends. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
This message is for all Americans that owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS. Look, I know you want to keep ignoring those letters, but the problem isn't going away. It's really stressful, and you don't know where to turn. The good news is you have rights, and we can help eliminate your IRS problems. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, our qualified CPAs, tax negotiators, and support staff know the law and know how to get your situation under control legally and permanently. Call the number on your screen now and we will contact the IRS on your behalf, help you end wage garnishments, stop collection calls, remove tax liens, eliminate IRS and state tax penalties, and reduce the amount you owe if you qualify. You wouldn't go to court without a lawyer, so why face the IRS without an experienced company that can help you? Let us take the stress of back taxes and the IRS off your shoulders so you can spend time on the important things in your life, like your family or your business. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, call now and find out how we can help you.
Dear road rivals, charging extra for safety is where we part ways. See, I ride with standard Toyota safety sets, which includes sweet features such as a pre-collision system. You may charge thousands more for similar features, but on my road, no one pays extra for peace of mind. Yours, Highlander.
Right now, you can get $1,750 customer cash on a spacious new 2021 Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The weather is nice, which means it's time to golf, and WJFW Deals has great golf offers for you. Go to WJFWdeals.com and take advantage of the great deals today. Get yours before they're gone, only at WJFWdeals.com.
Summer is about having fun, not worrying about your old, outdated dock. Portadoc's corrosion-resistant roll-in or post-dock aluminum dock systems offer durability and longevity, as well as functionality with multiple configurations and decking options. Virtually maintenance-free Portadoc systems will keep you in or on the water all summer long. Visit your local Portadoc dealer and welcome to where the land ends and the summer fun begins. Dvorak's Docks, Highway 45 in Elko. Tomahawk Sports Center, North 4th Street in Tomahawk.
Our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most to the Northwoods. NBC Newswatch 12, from where you live.
Excuse me, I just coughed. Andrew, we had a great day today, but it looks like some bad weather is coming our way for tomorrow.
A little bit, Rachel. So, yeah, high temperatures today. Pretty nice. Lots of sun out there. Nothing to get choked up about, though. We are going to be having warmer days coming our way. Not for the rest of our extended forecast, though. Highs in the 50s and 60s for the rest of the week. Looking at the rest of our tonight, we have low temperatures getting down to the upper 40s, partly cloudy skies, and we do have rain on the way. That'll be coming late Sunday night into your Monday. And here are those rainfall totals we can see by late Monday afternoon. At least an inch in most areas, an inch and a half will even be possible. Now looking at your 7-day forecast one more time. So the next couple days will be a bit of a rainy stretch, and then Tuesday, Wednesday will be dry, and we're going to be consistently in the 50s throughout the week. More rain chances coming our way Thursday and Friday. So Rachel, a bit of a cool off coming our way, and then dry days coming by Tuesday.
Awesome. I'm glad to see those 50 degrees. Got a little taste of summer today. Hopefully it'll be back very soon. But that's it for your news around the Northwoods. I'm Rachel Eiler. See you tomorrow night.